Anyway, we're back at this again. I'm back. It's been a while. I know I was supposed to do a chapter every day, but the problem is,
Previously
been so busy.
Lake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3, Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
FBI
Help you
agent.
folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Is that it? You good? You got it all? You got all that lore? What happened there?
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
The whole boat! How? How? How?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and...
Starting to want to ask him questions more.
And she had some kind of a breakdown.
What is that? Oh, it's a beer can. Wow. Loitering on your front yard, right on your doorstep. Okay. Haven't seen that before. Oh. What are you doing?
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Barry needs to calm down.
Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so
See
glad
it.
you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Coffee spike. Like the moment we looked at her, you could see the darkness was already in her.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
What's going on there?
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger
Oh.
kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
I don't think I want to be on TV. Sheriff Angel. How are you doing? Oh, it's gonna get weird.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today?
Where's the-
Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come
I'm
back
good.
soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Yeah, the darkness took control. It's an after effect. Is this TV broken? Yeah, that's TV. Oh, why am I walking so slow?
My
We just started chapter 3.
I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh. Oh boy, where do I start? I guess chapter 1. Hang on.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you. And
chapter 1.
Once the weather takes
we came to Bright Falls for vacation, but our wife wanted to try to write again. Got in an argument, and then she was yanked into the lake.
But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller,
in which afterwards you jump in, but then you lose a week of time, and you wake up in a car crash all of a sudden. What is happening?
Something like that, Walt. Yeah. Well, you know, he's Daddy's my best friend, and they let me bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man. I was just outside looking up at the sky above our tower, thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I'm so interested in this.
Well, Walt, maybe... No, thanks, Pat. Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Nope. Well, right now we're in copyright. We're in DMCA zone. There's this mechanic called DMCA zones in the game, and you have to be careful, or else Twitch will try to attack your channel. Safe, we're safe. But yeah, so far we've just learned that like the whole town is turned upside down by oh. Every time I try to explain it, something else appears.
You've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
What the? And apparently the FBI are after us.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Well, that just kind of
hated to leave Barry behind, but there was
short story. The whole town's gone crazy because darkness is trying to take over, and apparently everything you wrote in the bottom of the lake is happening for real. It's shifted reality. Oh. I wouldn't call them ghosts. They're more like people possessed by pure darkness. It's kind of like a demon possessing them, but...
There he is! We have the suspect in sight!
Oh boy. I forgot there is cops in this.
Oh, damn.
That actually helps. Wow, I got shot. I've been shot.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Huh. So, I guess when we showed up... I guess... judging by that, I guess the darkness needs people that can create to bring it forth. Such as stories, songs, probably even art.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me he fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my method, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
Huh.
The suspect was last sighted running along the gorge that leads westward from the trailer park. All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
Wow. I'm not very good at explaining things. At least I can't fully explain something until, because I will end up spoiling something. That's the problem. Like, I know the game story, but there might be people here that don't know, and if I say too much or go ahead of where I am right now, it might ruin it for them. Uh-oh. It's here.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Ryder just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, this guy, he wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
At least the sheriff has more sense than the agent. Oh no, not a holiday. Oh no! I guess you're gonna blame me for that, huh? I mean, the agent's on a roll at this point. He's just blaming me for everything. Yeah, I sent a bunch of birds to attack an airplane. Yeah, that's what you can tell them and see if they believe that madness. Probably what he'll say. Oh no, not this one. Go up. Go up. There we go. Oops. Oh, that's the gas station. What am I looking for? What the? There's a thermostat just sitting there. No way. Oh, that's a bunch of trees. I thought that was Dracula's castle for a moment. I was gonna be like, are we in Castlevania?
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
There's another one? There's two of them. Ah. This one got...
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
There! That must be where we're heading.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Do you want to get anyone else involved in this?
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
There.
There was no power to the searchlight.
What? Oh, I have to go around, don't I? There we go. Hey, that's that thermostat I found. I saw earlier.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Uh, More late. Hey, a flashlight. I don't really see. Something around?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Oh man. Feel sorry for the sheriff having to deal with this. It's not even her fault. Like, she doesn't even know what's going on. She just knows she's got a crazy Whoa! Oh, they're all possessed. Oh yeah, I forgot. Try that. Bye-bye. Come on. To the light. Oh, I guess this is what we're doing now. Just...
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine. It's Milt Peabody, Pat. What's on your mind, Milt? Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there. Well, it's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know? I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots. Gunshots? Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there. They're still shooting? No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party. Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt. Okay. You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them. Okay, thanks.
Oh man. That's how you gotta be careful. Like, you can't just be shooting guns in an area where people live. Oh god, right in my face. Ah, my eyes. Hey, you want this? Goodbye. Where am I? Oh god, I went in a weird direction. Excuse me. Coming for... I wish I could, when I did this game before, actually, on, stream, this was before DMCA, we actually did take the time to listen to the songs that are on the radio and stuff. But because of DMCA now, and their strictness of it, oh my I ran right back to the radio. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. That's a big DNCA zone. Excuse me? Wow. Ah! No! You have a right to remain standing. For goodness sake, go off! Whoa. Still not used to that. Ah, missed. Missed again. Ow. Okay, you didn't miss that time. You guys are getting on my nerve. Trying to save them. More flashbangs. Oh, come on! Trying to see if the car will activate, like... Guess not. I see the lights! We have one left. Really?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? They should
Wow.
be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Wow!
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint.
Wow. No! No, Maine! No, Pat Maine! No, don't! I'm in the light. God, this is gonna be scary. The moment I walk in here, it's gonna be like... Pat! Pat Maine, you gotta turn the music off, man.
Here's a little surprise. The famous writer
Oh, thank God.
Alan Wake
Thank you.
just walked in, folks. I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
Nope.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
Nope. Only if you promise not to play... Only if you promise not to play copyright music.
Mr. Wake is going to need a moment before we can talk, so let me give you a little background while he prepares himself. You've all heard the name, of course. Alan Wake is the author of a very successful series of Alex...
I'm just gonna sit right here while you talk.
He's changed gears, though. He's now working on a horror story.
What? You said that? What did I say?
You probably know that Mr. Wake is a somewhat controversial figure. Had a few ugly encounters with the paparazzi in recent years, although, speaking for myself, it's hard to blame him for that.
Regular listeners will remember that I met him on the ferry last week. He's avoided the spotlight pretty well, but here he is, taking some time out of his vacation to talk to us.
Are you? Okay, you win. We'll do it. We'll do the interview.
Find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Damn, Brown.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Well, I'm out.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
What
I had
the?
fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Give me here. Is that it? I wanna hear our. Please tell me they're gonna argue. God, he is crazy. He's called me by 3 different names now, by like 3 different like.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Oh. A train? Oh, great! That's how we're doing this now. They're putting us in a position where we don't have a gun. Right up against. Drop it. I want you to get close. No, really. Oh, there's our revolver. Conveniently placed. Oh boy. Come on.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Maybe, but kinda. The darkness controls. Well, we knew that already. Somebody's guiding us. In light, you can hurt them. Oops. How about... Whoops! I missed a shot. Oh. It's temporary. Okay. That's good. Like I said, it's like, seems like someone's still trying to help us. Somebody knows more than we do. I don't think we're supposed to be on the roof. Get off the roof, please. Ow. I see it. I see it. It's mine. My page. My page. Oh.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Hang on a sec. Trying to find there it is. Sorry. Kinda. I'm having a conversation on the side with a friend. It's going super slowly. What? Hi. Coffee! Sweet, sweet coffee. Oh, now thinking about it, I kinda wish I knew where those cans were. Probably a bad idea, but a bad combination to do. Monster energy drink, and then on top of that have a Hey! I'm about to die, aren't I? Yep. As I was saying, it's probably bad to have a can of Monster energy drink, and then on top of that a double shot can of coffee. Okay, so now we know what we're doing with. I'm pulling out the flash grenade out of this for this one. Wait, do I have to grab everything again? Not, but I guess it's just safe to check. Hey, a shotgun! Oh. Come on! You're that much! You're that powerful. Oh, it's a shot-off shotgun. I think it is, yeah. It shoots two at once. Yeah, I had to grab all these. I had to grab this. That on again. Run all the way across to get the Okay, I already have that. This way. Only downside of losing. Great. Give me that. Coffee is mine.
Sarah trusted her gut. And her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. It felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Why did she let Wake go? Hmm. What do you mean by why did she let Wake? What an odd question. I mean, we know her wife was pulled into the lake at the bottom of it. Oh, God.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
She sounded wrong. Got into consideration.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage, before it flew at me again.
Oh! So the dark... Well, we already knew it could possess objects, but apparently now it's going to be flinging them at us? Oh, what fun we will have when this happens. So annoying. Just the... It's not... You think it's the wind, but the thing is, it sounds like the darkness is literally alive and breathing in your ear. It's not Alan's breath you're hearing. If you can even hear it. That's the thing. Hey! Illegal action! Anyway. This one? No.
I see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Our obsession with cars. Dang.
presence that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Don't like that. I don't like that. Here we go. Oh no. Oh god. I mean, if it's just gonna be in there like that. That it? No! There's still something here. It? Done? Oh boy. Oh. Ow! That hurt. That legitimately hurt. How dare you hit me with an unlimited option? Oh, I remember those. If you just time it right and just shoot those, it's a fun time.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Wait, what? For battery? A better flashlight? Oh, now that's a flashlight. Yeah, that lasts longer. So where do I... Oh. I keep asking where do I go, and it's like, just look at the top left, follow the little dot. There. That's all you have to do. In the grand scheme of things. I'll just push this button now. Oh. No, I didn't call 911. Whoa! Hey! Hey! Let's go. Wow, I didn't even see you. Why? What are you doing? You're tearing the place apart? I forget it. What did that say? And light. Oh, well, we knew that. God, why does that... That sounds like the door, door sound when you, mess with doors in Silent Hill. Uh-oh. Is there anything here? They're like... Let's get this out of the way. Let's have it. Wants to watch some TV. I'm ready to watch some TV.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Hello, Milmont.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
We're about to watch TV.
Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Durleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
I don't even have to explain that. It just literally just told us don't go looking for mythology things. Yeah. What is that? Oh, okay. Fine.